Welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and we're here with episode 41 of the Pokemon Blue playthrough. In the last episode, we began the long grind of adding more Pokemon onto the team. So let's take a quick team recap and see what we're doing right now. We have Stinger, the level 15 Beedrill. He has Poison Sting, Fury Attack, and String Shot. Here we have Blaze, the level 15 Charmander. Got a pretty decent speed stat, 29, only at level 15. We did get him from Blaine on Cinnabar Island, of course, and Ember, Scratch, Growl, and Leer is the moveset. Here we have Jiggy, the level 15 Jigglypuff. Attack stat 24, not too bad. Pound, Sing, and Disable is the moveset. Here we have Fluffy, the Clefairy, with a special of 28. She's also level 15 with Pound, Sing, and Growl. So for the time being, I'm actually going to deposit a couple Pokemon in the PC that we're not going to be using for the next little while. And spoilers, we're actually not going to see these Pokemon for the rest of Pokemon Blue. And you might be thinking it was kind of a waste of time to grind them up. First of all, it is Stinger the Beedrill, but I'm going to actually change the box just in case. I don't want to fill up the box too much. So let's go to box 2 for the remainder of the Pokemon here. We're going to put Stinger in the PC, and we're also going to deposit Jiggy the Jigglypuff. Now, I was saying you might think it's kind of a waste of time that I grinded them up so much in the last episode, but I have an idea for the future of the playthrough, and not just this one, but all the playthroughs in general. So, trust me, it's going to be a little more interesting in the long run by only training certain Pokemon up a little bit. Like, I kind of just want to focus on getting them to their evolutionary stages, and then moving on and preparing some more Pokemon, because there's still a number of Pokemon left to go through for my original Kanto collection. So the first thing we're going to do right now, actually, we're going to head down towards Celadon City, but along the way, we're going to pick up an old buddy of ours. Now, some of you out there might think that I actually forgot about this guy. First of all, we're going to be attacked by a wild Pokemon. It's going to be a Pidgey. And we can get some experience off this. Well, it's level 15. Let's just leave that for the time being, I think. We can come back here to grind later, but we're going to pop into the Pokemon Daycare and pick up our good friend Critter. Critter has grown a lot. By level, he's grown by 3. Yes, you are, great sir. 400 bucks for my own Pokemon. Well, he's worth it. Alright, Critter is back. Let's see if he actually learned any new moves while he was in training. Well, not training so much, but being raised by the daycare center. He's got a special of 83 now. He's at level 41. Still has his Psybeam, Mega Drain, Stun Spore, and Sleep Powder, so his moveset hasn't changed, which is good. Actually, in the daycare, I'm pretty sure the top move would be replaced by whatever new move that they happen to learn by level up, but fortunately that isn't the case. So we're going to pop through here, and as I said, head over to Celadon City. As I hop on my bike again, try to speed this up a little bit. Now, I forget which episode it was, but back on Cinnabar Island, as I said in the stories that I used to write, Gym Leader Blaine decided that I would be a good trainer for a Charmander that he had in his possession. So, similar to that, we're going to go to Celadon Gym and pick up a new Pokemon from the Gym Leader here. You know what? We need Cut. Let's go back and grab Rocky out of the PC. And he's in box number 1, which means I'm going to be doing some box switching as well here. That was one of the annoying things about Gen 1. You actually had to change your box, you had to save the game each time. Right there, it says data will be saved. Yes, it's okay. Let's go to box number 1 and grab our Sandslash, Rocky, so we can cut our way into the gym. And with Rocky in hand, or in the collection, in the team, the layout, whatever you want to call it, we're going to bike back down to the Celadon Gym. Passing by that Team Rocket agent that hasn't gotten the memo that they've finished with their business here in Celadon City. There's another one right there. Look, they're just not leaving at all. So let's go ahead and cut our way through. In fact, I should have put Critter in the PC too, because I'm not going to train him for the time being. But anyway, we're going to head up in here. Is this guy still being a creeper? Yes, he is. Alright. But with that, we're going to head on up to Erica herself. Cut our way through. And as we speak to her, let's pretend that she's actually... Wait, you're cataloging Pokemon? I must say I'm impressed. I would never collect Pokemon if they were unattractive. And with that, what she actually just said is, I'm getting a Bulbasaur. Yes, Sprout the Bulbasaur is now part of the team. We're going to take a look at him right here. He's level 6 for the moment. And he's got a special of 14. And of course, Tackle and Growl is the moveset for the time being. But that's going to change as we start doing some grinding. But for the time being, we're going to put him in the PC. And we're not ready to start training him just yet. So we're going to bike our way back to the Pokemon Center. And we're actually going to head down towards Vermilion City next. But actually, no, we're not. I just remember there's something else I have to do first, so we're going to cut our way through here. We're actually going to go capture a new Pokemon that we're actually going to trade away to my friend Evan for a permanent Pokemon we're going to add to our collection. So we're going to put... We don't need Rocky anymore for the time being. He's already cut his way through everything we need for now. So let's go ahead and... We're on box number 1. We're going to deposit Rocky here. We're going to put Sprout in box number 2. Yes, that's okay. Let's go ahead, box 2. And Sprout, we'll come back for you at some point. We will train you up. But actually, you know what we're going to do? We need a Pokemon that can put things to sleep. Actually, we've got Pokemon that can use Sing right now. We've got, Fluffy has that, I believe. We're going to let Fluffy get a capture for us. So let's hop on the bike once more, try and speed this up. We're going to head through Celadon City, and head back up north towards Cerulean, because this is where we're going to start doing one of the, what would you call it, version exclusive version exclusive exchanges, or trades, whatever you want to call it. Because in Pokemon Blue, you're not able to capture Ekans, and in Pokemon Red, you're not able to capture Sandshrew. So therefore, I'm going to go capture a Sandshrew that we're going to trade for an Ekans from Evan. I'm going to go all the way back up through towards Cerulean City. In fact, I probably should have done this beforehand, just to speed things up a little bit, but we're here now. And I'm hitting into the signs. And let's head out to the grassy area. Do we have Fluffy at the lead of the party? No, we're going to put her up right now. I could, of course, Thunder Wave with Pikachu as well, but I think Fluffy's good. She can get some pound attacks off as well to try to weaken the Sandshrew that we're about to find right now. Okay, I was lucky there. I was expecting anything but Sandshrew based on how confident I was being. So let's see what a pound attack will do to you. Okay, excellent. I was afraid that was a one-hit KO right there. We are over twice the level. We can sing you to sleep, and then we can throw a Pokeball, preparing to trade you for a Red exclusive Pokemon. Good, you stay asleep. That is excellent. Let's go for the Pokeballs right now. We've still got 44 of these things. Is it going to take more than one? I doubt it. We have caught the Sandshrew. Now, even though I'm trading this Pokemon away, I still do like to nickname all the Pokemon I capture, except for like rare, legendary, things like that. So, since this thing is good for scratching, we're going to go with Scratchy. Yes, it's very creative, very original, but it's the name I went with. So, Scratchy the Sandshrew. And with that, we're going to head back towards Cerulean City and do a trade over with Evan. So as I pop into the Pokemon Center, I'm going to save it up, and we're going to get to the trade right now. Trade is now complete. Let's take a look at the new Pokemon in the team. It is going to be Ekans, and we didn't actually get him to nickname it because in the stories, Ekans and Arbok were always a major enemy of ours thanks to Team Rocket, and I couldn't really see any sort of a name for Ekans, so I said, no, we don't need a nickname for that. And we see the attack is 18, defense and speed are pretty good too. Wrap, Leer, and Poison Sting is Ekans' moveset. But we're not going to train him just yet. There's a lot of Pokemon we're collecting today, but we're not going to start the grinding until a little bit yet. I'm actually going to go right down into, where did I say, Vermilion City. So I'm going to cut through a building since I don't have cut right now. I'm going to cut through the Digger guy's place. And we're going to add one more Pokemon to the collection, and then I think we're going to start getting back to some grinding. So let's go ahead and hop on the bike here. Now, in Pokemon Yellow, if you played through that, you actually get to see all, or actually not just get to see, actually get to collect all of the Kanto starters from different people as you go through it. I'm going to cut down through the underground path. It's a little bit quicker. And so you get Bulbasaur in Cerulean City, which is actually pretty nice because they make it so that you get a Pokemon that's super effective against the gym leader. Almost makes it a little bit too easy. Like, I would have liked it if they allowed Bulbasaur on your team, but only after you've gotten the badge, perhaps. Because, I mean, you have Pikachu already. And even though in the anime Pikachu wouldn't fight Misty, in Pokemon Yellow, Pikachu will. So you get Charmander along the way, up near Bill's place, and down here, in the middle of town, you would actually find Officer Jenny. Yes, she makes an appearance in Pokemon Yellow, and she actually tells you that there are some Squirtle causing trouble in the area, and And once you get the Thunder Badge, you prove yourself as being good enough to actually get the, take a Squirtle. So Officer Jenny gives you one of the Squirtle Squad members. And story-wise, on my way down to Vermilion City, I actually pick up a second Squirtle, which you're about to see right now. And we're going to check him out right now. We do have Sheldon, my other Squirtle, who eventually will evolve all the way up into Blastoise. See, original trainer was Jenny. Defense is at 14, level 6 right now. He's got Tackle and Tail Whip. But also for the time being, we are going to drop him into the PC. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we're going to put him in the PC. I don't want him to level up too fast in the area that we're at right now. But we're going to put him in box number 2. We will deposit you, Sheldon. We're going to hang on to Ekans for the time being. I think what we're going to do... Let me see who's all on the team right now. I've got Blaze, Fluffy, and Ekans to train up. I'm going to head back towards Cerulean City and start training right there. And the grinding is going to begin right now. Well, hold up. We interrupt your regularly scheduled grinding montage for our first of the new starters evolution. Blaze is becoming Charmeleon. It's been not relatively a long time coming, but it's been a time coming. So we finally have our Charmeleon one stage closer to getting our Charizard. Let's check this Pokedex data. In fact, we didn't check the Pokedex data for Ekans yet. Charmeleon here? Charmeleon, the flame Pokemon. When it swings its burning tail, it elevates the temperature to unbearably high levels. That sounds kind of dangerous, actually. And let's see Ekans. Ekans, the snake Pokemon, moves silently and stealthily. Eats the eggs of birds such as Pidgey and Spearow whole. Aren't you a lovely specimen? But let's take a look at the stats right now for Blaze, the new Charmeleon, who took some damage during the grinding. We have a speed of 36, attack 31, specials 27, so he's more on the physical side, which is alright, and defense is the lowest stat. Of course, he still has the same moveset, Ember, Scratch, Growl, and Leer. With that evolution, we're going to get back to the grinding montage right now. Alright, that's pretty much going to wrap up the grinding montage for this episode, and I just want to say sorry if this is kind of boring for people out there. It is basically just me collecting Pokemon grinding. We're not advancing the story at all, but we are going to get to that eventually. I figure probably within the next maybe 3 episodes I'll have all of my collection ready to go, and I'll grind it up, and ready to go for the Viridian City Gym. So if you do find these kind of episodes boring, feel free to wait a couple of days, and just look for an episode that has the gym leader and the badge in the thumbnail. I always like to put that in there, and you'll know when we actually advance the story. I don't know what I'm going to title that episode yet, but just keep an eye out for that thumbnail if you do want to kind of skip these grindings. But if you're interested in continuing watching the grinding, I want to say thanks for sticking with me, and I've only got, I think, about 12 more Pokemon to collect and evolve and just add into the collection. So anyway, with all that being said, I want to say thank you for checking out today's episode. Feel free to leave me a comment letting me know what you think thus far and whatever you're looking forward to in the future of Pokemon Blue. Once this grinding is done for the next few episodes, we are getting close to the end of this particular game and eventually moving on into Gen 2. So with that, once again, I want to say thanks for checking out today's episode, and I'll catch you next time.